Hey guys, what's up? Saigon Cat here. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. We have a mimic to fight today. We don't necessarily have to kill it, but we have a mimic to fight today. Hope everyone is doing well. Like not sure what else we have to do. We did the pyramid. We got the magic key. We should probably do a little return tour. Check and see what all the magic key can open. Yeah? That's what I'm thinking. I just landed! What? Ridiculous. Gosh. I don't know. They're all awful. We're also going to see if the Golden Claw affects the encounter rate in the pyramid or just in the basement. How did everybody suck that bad at their jobs? Come on, guys. I believed in you. That was what? 3 steps? Yeah. I'm still weighing the possibility of Golden Claw shenanigans. You know, for grinding. Okay. So my curiosity at this point is, how does the Golden Claw actually work on the NES? Does it simply increase the encounter rate, or does it make it 100% encounter rate like it does in the basement on the Game Boy Color version? Alan, Giant Slayer, hello, hello. Silver. Is Silver here? I didn't see Silver. Restream chat broken. It's a possibility. Oh my gosh. Murder the Flamipedes. We can worry about the cats after this. Stop breathing fire. Hollow, what was that weak attack? Oh, that's 2 single-step encounters in a row. Maki, good work. Dawkins, expected. I know in the Game Boy Color version it had the encounter rate once per step throughout the entire pyramid. I wonder... The Silver is there. I wonder if I missed a chat. Restream. Wow! Okay, so that's 3 encounters, 1 single step apart. Maybe it does work outside the pyramid. But it gave me, like, 3 steps before. Is it just, like, heavily increased encounter rate? Is there an achievement for level 99 on a character? I did not see one. Is the cap on this really 99? There's no way. Not on the NES version. Maybe 50. I'd be shocked. I would be shooketh. Everyone pile on the demon toadstool. We don't need this trouble. Okay, he didn't increase. Oh, you separated them. You bastard. Maki doing some significant damage already. Level 11 and doing as much as the hero. Cap is 99 on the NES version? That's insane. How long does it take to grind? Does the XP curve flatten out like it does in DQ1? Alright, we're gonna... Maybe I'm just unlucky today. Oh, this is bad. Okay, he didn't put us to sleep. I was expecting the worst. Kill the demon toadstool. Actually, just in case Saigon doesn't kill it. Infernos, the crabs. Do not know that. 1988, of course we can go to 99. You couldn't in the first 2 games? You know what? I still have it on my person. That's probably part of it. It would be silly to not get punished for still carrying it. Ooh, we made it 4 steps. Got a couple of steps. I really wish I knew how this thing worked. It's driving me a little bit crazy not knowing. Oh, that sucks! 4-person sleep on the first turn? We do know awake. I was like, wait a minute, there's a spell for this. Will you stop it? I don't know if fighters just have really good sleep resistance or if Maki's just a baller. Could be either. Okay. We need to go put this claw away. Let's just go get, what's her name? Morrigan. I want you to die. Good. Good. Nope, didn't kill him in one hit. But it's definitely not a 100% encounter rate. Still, I think probably going to be a fantastic tool for grinding. But for now, let's... I recognize the humor of casting outside when I'm 3 steps in, but I have no idea how many encounters I'm going to get on the way out. Biddaloot, biddaloot, do 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 do. Biddaloot, 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 do 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 do. Okay. Maki, you're awesome, and I adore having you around, but oh my gosh. You'll be back, don't you worry. I probably don't need to worry too much about, like, endgame party composition. Zoma's gonna be pretty doable. I keep getting in my mind, like, that I need to prepare for fighting Divine Gone, and then I remind myself he's not in this version. Ba 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 ba. Maybe our encounter rate today just is that bad. I doubled up on the wrong... It's fine. It's fine. Oust! Thank goodness you're here. Do you know the details of how the stupid Golden Claw works on this game? Because it's definitely not every step. Does it have a curse in this game? Is it just an increased encounter rate? Because it was really inconsistent for like the first 10 minutes, and then I just decided to put Maki away and quit worrying about it. It feels like I have a lower encounter rate now, for certain. I've been able to take countless steps at this point without getting jumped. Yeah, the lack of post-game is just throwing me off. All right, I banked my money. I remembered to do it. Kill. 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 Explosion! I don't know the details, only hearsay. I've heard rumors it has effects outside of the pyramid. Your sources are unverified. This is going to require some further testing. Because those who were here for like the first 10 minutes of the stream will recognize I was getting encounters within every 3 steps. And now it seems to have gotten kinder. But at the same time, RNG just be that way sometimes. Okay, let's go. We got our archaeologist achievement. That was the last chest in the pyramid. Now, can we survive it? Project Delay Saigon is going great. Well, I'm not really racing anymore. I gave up on the idea of beating every Dragon Quest game in a year. 2 months into the challenge last year. I'm just going to play the hell out of some Dragon Quest now. That's what Dragon conQuest is at this point. We're just going to play everything. Okay. Saigon and Malo have enough health to possibly survive a hit or two. Saigon can help heal. I don't know how much his heals are going to do. No, Dragon conQuest is... Oh, is it a decade-long project? I thought it said long dead project. A decade-long project? Possibly. Possibly never-ending. I don't know. We'll see what happens. At some point, I'll probably reach treasures. I don't know how old I'm going to be when we get there. Okay. I'm pretty sure this guy just has tons of magic resistance. I tried to sleep him. I tried to stop spell him. I tried to surround. Did I try surround? I'm going to try surround. Snooze and Fuddle work on canna boxes. Fuddle has a higher chance to work. Oh god! We took a hit. Okay, yep. Increase that defense. Surround didn't take. It's okay. We increased our defense. When I get to Treasures, viewers will talk about how it's part of their childhood. Probably Aura's kid at that point, you know? Just keep that cycle going. Heal more. Another increase. No! That hurts! That's really bad. Spam increase. Oh my god, we put it to sleep. Oh my god, he woke back up. He lost a turn, though. So that's worth it. Shh, go to sleep. Only dreams. Yo! We got him! We have had revenge! at the cost of my hero. You know what? It's 1/4 of the cost of the last attempt. It's fine. We're just here for the... We were there for the achievement anyways. In a normal run, would I open that box? No! Let's wait until we get him revived. Then we'll rest. Save. And then we will check for magic key doors. I forgot how open this one is, just in regards to, like, progressing. Like, it doesn't feel locked off. Like, I don't feel like I'm stuck in one zone until I go to the next one. But it definitely doesn't really give you a ton of direction. Okay. Okay. Oh, for sure. Yeah, once you get the boat, it opens up even more. Like, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do at this point, so we're gonna go around and use the magic key. That is what we get to do now. Alrighty. Yeah, DQ3 is a massive jump in scope compared to the first two, which is impressive because DQ2 was a huge jump in scope compared to the first one. Or is kind of interesting because I feel like it's smaller in scope. But that small sacrifice that they made, it's not like, you know, drastically lacking or anything. But that small sacrifice that they made, I thought that was a keeper for whatever reason. The small sacrifice that they made, to do the whole chapter-based system really pays off. 3 nailed what Dragon Quest is, 4 nailed what the story of Dragon Quest is, and then 5 added feelings. Yeah, the majority of the formula didn't even change. The core gameplay was there from Dragon Quest 1. And then they just built on it with each entry. Oh, no worries, Giant Slayer. You gotta work, you gotta work. That is... It's my fault for streaming in the middle of workdays. But until I find a job, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I hope I'm able to keep you entertained through your work. Seems the man in the front room tried to make a magic ball and failed. I like how they keep referring to it as magic ball instead of bomb. That's not even a translation thing either. That's what it is in Japanese. It's magic ball. Go out of town and walk for a long time. By and by, you'll reach the edge of night. Mini medals? No. Hast thou seen the island floating to the west of this castle? Oh, no, I have. So I don't know that I ever checked out that guy's place after dark. It's probably not super important. Castle probably has some chests we can get to now. As impressive as this game is for the NES, I do certainly miss the quality of life stuff in the Game Boy Color version. I owe a lot to the brave Ortega. I'll pretend I don't see what you're doing. Wing of Wyvern. Gold. Some more gold. Strength seed. Follow that right now. Nom nom nom. Agility seed. Ah. Nom 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 nom. Fighting suit. Is that better or worse than the training suit? It doesn't matter, we don't have Monkey with us. Training suit was 10, fighting suit is, ooh, 23, good lord. Hilariously, the Sage can wear that. There's, like, way better stuff that the Sage can wear that we'll probably have access to before having a Sage. I could theoretically make this a job. You know, if I could get up to $500 on average a month, that's it. That's all I really need to be doing at this point. And that'll put us back at, like, a healthy savings rate. Because we're doing fine right now, but we want to be doing better than fine. My debut album. I don't think you guys know what you're asking for. I know that I definitely underutilized Patreon in the past. I'm nervous about trying to make this a full-time job again because last time it didn't go well, but a lot of the failures of making this a full-time job last time lie squarely on my shoulders. Yeah. I'm admitting to it, Oust. What do you want? You'd like a vinyl release. Wow. I would have to open up a Bandcamp. We do not have... Did I ever come over here? I don't feel like I did. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Right. I mean, the views have definitely come back. The videos are easily getting 100+ views in 24 hours, which is way more than any of my non-Dragon Quest stuff. I'm not back up to 1,000 views a day, but I'm sure if I continue doing this, I'll get there again. The word just needs to get out that I'm consistently doing Dragon Quest again. There's Magic Door in Romilly, though I don't think there's anything in this version, and a couple in Ashalam. Thank you. And then, what do I need for the guy in the tunnel? Let's check Reeve, just in case. Might have told people on the Den Discord that you were semi-retired like a week before you started streaming Dragon Warrior 2. Damn it, Oust! It's your fault. I need a letter from the King of Portugal. Or Portuga, or whatever it's called in this. Thank you. That is the information I needed. Pretty sure we checked in here. Portuga, thank you. But yes, it's totally not Portugal. Have I been there yet? I don't think I have. If I self-advertised, like joining DQ communities, ugh! So here's my concern with like doing it on Reddit, which is the obvious place to advertise. Since I'm a mod there, I decided a while ago to stop advertising my stuff on the Dragon Quest subreddit so that there was no, what's the word that I'm looking for? Because we have rules about self-advertising over there. It's not completely disallowed. It's just that it can't be all you do. And most of my interactions with that Reddit now are just moderation. I don't post on there very often. If I do comment, it's usually just to remind people like, hey, there are rules. Tazo, how are you doing? I don't know. If I was going to do like another marathon or something, I would advertise over there. I undersell myself. I do that constantly. Like, that's my one weakness in interviews also, is I undersell myself. Like, I think I interview really well, except for the bragging about myself part, because I don't like it. I don't like it when people brag about themselves. I feel gross trying to brag about myself. Also might help if you dusted off the old Twitter account. No. I don't want to. I don't want to. I know that I am ignoring a one of the largest social media platforms by refusing to use Twitter. But I cannot engage with it. I don't want to. It's like going to the dentist. Except going to the dentist is good for your health. I'll go to the dentist. So, it's not like going to the dentist. I just need to post stuff, not use it regularly. Ugh. Ugh. Thank you, Giant Slay. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. Super chat, whatever it's called on YouTube. Stay pure. I appreciate it. Maybe I need somebody to manage my Twitter for me. Oof. Twitter's like the dentist. If said dentist were emotionally abusive and drilling holes into your teeth and then like injecting them with, I don't know, fentanyl? I don't know. There's no good reason. I didn't even read what he said. It is said that they make what you call a ship in the country to the west, Portuga, injecting them with sugar or fentanyl. Whichever's worse for you, you know? Pepper. There's something about pepper. Doesn't the King of Portoga need pepper? What's going to happen to this merchant later in the game? They're probably going to go to jail for, I think, embezzlement is my guess. I don't even drill a hole in geoteeth. I just take a hammer and nail into it. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not going to use Twitter. I might start trying to do stuff with my Patreon again. I do not see myself using Twitter. Let Brit manage your Twitter for you? That would be hilarious. Is there an axe in this game? Off topic. I think you're the only one on topic right now. Yeah, battle axe. We actually have, and a demon axe. Which is strangely not cursed. All right. Portoga is to the west. Let's find Portoga. If we can. As fun as it would be to have, I don't know, maybe it would be appropriate to have Brit handle the Twitter account. He's just the right kind of abrasive for Twitter. Hey, okay, so I needed the magic key. I didn't even explore over here. I just went straight north to, what is it, Canave? I didn't deposit the fighting suit. That's just gonna sit on me for a while now. I need to have responsible Patreon goals with stuff that I'll actually have the time to do and complete. That's something else. Because last time I put up some Patreon goals that were not reasonable. Check it after a week and you only post the Transformer stuff. Don't say that word. He'll hear you. It's like Beetlejuicing. Oh, yeah. No, and I'll be getting to the Game Boy Color version of 3. I haven't done the Game Boy Color version of 3 for this channel. Realized that... Okay, Silver. Have a good stream. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, thinking about it, like, I haven't actually done the Game Boy Color version of 3 on the channel, nor have I done the DS version of 5. Reach 100 contributors and I'll cosplay as a Cruel Cumber. I could stream on camera in my 8 cosplay. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at, like next week, maybe streaming for 4 hours a day when I can. Or incorporating Wednesdays. I definitely will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow has turned into such a busy day. I'm going hiking with a friend in the morning, and then in the afternoon, we've got the plumber coming out to route the sewer line again. It hasn't backed up. I just feel like it's going too soon. It's been more than 6 months since the last routing. And that's about how long it takes for the roots to come back. But the subscriber bleed hasn't been as bad as I was led to believe it would be. Usually a channel takes a year off and the subscribers just, like, disappear completely and it's almost irrecoverable. And I gotta say, I really appreciate you guys for, like, hanging around on the Discord and chatting and still being just an awesome community, even though I haven't really been streaming. Since summer vacation started, I've been planning on 1 or 2 small welding projects. One will be helping my dad with some gates, and the other is going to be a small Torii gate. That's awesome, dude. I don't know how many toadstools. Too many. But that number was reached some time ago. Fire resistance! Fire resistance! I feel like Cruel Cumber wouldn't be too bad to cosplay. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a couple acapella covers at like 10 Patreon subscribers. I should do one now, just to, like, encourage people. Like, hey, go check out my Patreon, so you get stupid crap like this that nobody really wants, except for Oust, and we don't understand why. Okay. That encounter rate. Still popping off. Okay. You don't like Firebane. I don't have anything else. That would give me a valid reason to post links around. What I'd really like to do with such a terrible cover album is also have Perry return as the voice of Stella and kind of make this like 90s style commercial for it and have Stella talking about the music. I don't know that that'll happen. I was originally under the impression that I'd be releasing that guide with her art, and that wound up being a big wall. Turns out Perry's bad at finishing projects, too. How will I rope her into that? I don't know! She's so busy with work. She's still the best Stella. Whenever I do pick up 9 to play for just a little bit, I 100% hear her voice. Lumpus! We got lump mages! It's Dai's granddad. Let's kill him. Actually, you guys stop spell. Ah, didn't get it in time. Oh, do you have your wife voicing Stella when you're playing with your family? Okay, they did not care about Stop Spell. They care about Firebane. Check my encoder settings, keyframe interval 1.443, recommended 2. I set my keyframe interval to 2. Restream, you are incorrect. I changed that today. Stella's no good. You know, some people are just born for a role. Some people aren't. Can I make it 4 steps without getting attacked? Probably not. Let's go ahead and heal. You know what I really miss? That auto heal everybody button. That's such a good button. Yay, we found Portoga. Once, 2 young people in love came here. I wonder what happened to them. They threw themselves into a lake. I still don't know why. Just such a weird love-packed suicide. The king loves pepper. A grain of pepper is worth its weight in gold. We have no such valuable things here. Tools! Nope. Nothing here for me. Just once before I die, I'd like to have a taste of that thing called pepper. Oh, they're talking about a couple in this town? I thought they were talking about the ones from... Reeve? Not Reeve. Knave? Not Knave. Name of that dang town. No annuals. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Wayfarer's Inn. Blah, 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 blah. Love Pack Suicide thing is probably a reference to that one Japanese poet that got really popular. Or, you know, Romeo and Juliet. 2 different families who don't get along, so the kids kill themselves instead of just eloping and being done with it. Hey! Doesn't that horse have something to say later? Is the wand of change in this game also, or is that just a 4 thing? I know it's in other games aside from 4. Is this one of the games that also has it? I am Sabrina. I am thinking about my beloved. At night, I get so frightened. Oh, my Carlos. Frightened. Of what? Why does everybody have to speak in riddles? What? You want a ship? You must go see the king. Ba, 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 ba. Welcome to the castle of Portoga. To the east is a shrine where you may change your profession. Oh yeah, Dharma Temple. Oh, how scary. In the east, aren't there only barbarians? Weird assumption. There was a Japanese poet around the Edo era who got popular for his love suicide poems based on real people, so a bunch of couples killed themselves to make him write about them to the point where the Bakufu had to step in and tell him to stop writing. That's hilarious. What? Children doing stupid things because they can't separate media from reality? Apparently this has always been an issue. I speak only the truth. Do you wish to hear the truth? Yes. Haste makes waste. That's the honest truth. Thanks, man. Very helpful. Are you the advisor? Many people have gone to the east, never to be heard from again. It is said that in a country in the far east, black pepper may be had in plenty. Therefore I say unto thee, go ye to the east, and report back to me what thou dost encounter there. Whensoever thou shouldst return with black pepper, I wilt acknowledge thee as heroes true, and grant thee a ship. If thou wouldst show Narud this, my scroll, he will serve thee as thine guide. Okay, then be off with you. There we go. Making progress. Thank you. Thank you, folks, for directing me towards Portuga. Whatever. Portugal. Forgot about you guys. I'm stronger now, though. I could also increase my numbers by streaming later. Like if I streamed in the evenings, like a good 4 hours, that would definitely help. Instead of streaming in the middle of the day for 2 hours when everybody's at work. I know Perry will be fine with it. She is so supportive of me. I feel like I need a plan. Well, we should discuss this in the... Or we can keep discussing it. Not like we're talking about anything critical. Oh, do I need to use the scroll? The way that I envision this is that I'm just, like, shoving it into his face. Like, just rubbing it on his nose. Like... 5 p.m. for 3 hours, you cast your vote. 5 p.m. wouldn't work. At least not my time. I'm in charge of dinner. But, like, after dinner, I could totally stream for several hours. I don't know. My dear Nerud, please guide the bearers of this scroll to the secret passage called Bolef's Path. Signed, King of Portoga. Ahem! So thou wouldst go east? When is dinner for me? 5 or 6. Usually depends on Perry's schedule. When she's getting home from work. Some days she'll work late, some days she'll go to the gym after work. She doesn't really have a clear schedule. Oh, so by show me the way... You meant have the dwarf break down a secret passage. Is it a secret passage if you have to make the hole yourself? That's what I was trying to say. Dwarf. Like sword. You don't call it a sword. I stand by this. I can't remember whether to go north or south. Ah, hunter flies. Correct. Wow, 26 damage killed you? Okay. Oh, they know fireball. That's why. That's why they're scary. Let me bio break real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Name was Chikamatsu Monzaemon, and he was the most famous Bunraku writer of the time, with his most popular stories and poems being the Double Suicide. That's such a weird legacy to have. I wrote so many tragedies, people started killing themselves. Oof. I hate this. Those clouds have me nervous. Let's focus them down first. I don't remember what any of these things do. Oh, yeah. Flame breath. That tracks. The other downside of making streaming my job is just the amount of time that it means sitting in a chair. I've really discovered I hate sitting for extended periods of time. I could go back to studying Japanese full time, and then I could also stream the Japanese-only titles, like Dragon Quest IV on the PlayStation, or Monsters 1 and 2 on the PlayStation. Or go back to Dragon Quest X. Just kidding. That was to get us soaked up so I could break them. Get a Steam Deck and use a Wi-Fi hotspot to stream while you jog. The amount of issues I run into streaming while I'm on a fiber connection? Nah. Also, paying for a Wi-Fi hotspot to stream, I feel like, is going to undo the $500 a month. That would bum you out, because you wouldn't be able to join. You're too busy for DQ10. Sounds like DQ10 is back on the menu, boys. It'd be fine to do the DS version of 4. It has the exact same content as the PS1 version, basically being a slightly updated version. Incorrect! DS version doesn't have party chat. I could video capture off of a tablet and stream the mobile version. I have no idea where I'm going. I really need a world map badly. It can have party chat? Oh, did somebody patch it in? Oh, look at that! Oust even wrote up a guide! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Morrigan, when did you get hurt? You don't need heal more. That's a wasted spell on you. Stop! Now to go do the post-game content of 4. We'll get there when we get there. Your daughter will be in college by the time I get back to 10. Yeah. That is the truth. Idea where I am. I'm so lost right now. Maybe we'll Ruta back to Ashalam, go through the tunnel again, and then try heading north. That would mean you're making yourself do the post-game of 3 first. Do I really want to do all that grinding? I've never finished the post-game for 3. You know? It seems like a shame to miss out on that content, you know? Follow, please. God! Come on, guys! But you said you did, and it was really grindy. I got to Divine Gone. Never actually beat him. And it was super grindy just to get to him. The cave, the dungeon that you have to go through to get to Divine Gone is bonkers. Oh my god. Every fight in there feels like a boss fight. It's insane. Mage Toadstool. That sounds like something that needs to die. Tongue Bear. Let's go for Bang. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until I get to, like, modern Dragon Quest. Because the release order goes, like, the first 4 8-bit, 5 came out on the Super Nintendo, then we got Torneko, then we got the 1 and 2 remake, then we got 6, then we got the 3 remake, and then I think we get the first Dragon Quest monsters. That's going to be a grind. That game is a grind just to play normally. Going after achievements? Good lord. Like, that's how far away we are from just Dragon Quest Monsters 1. Oh god, you're doing everything. It's Dragon Conquest, man. It's not Dragon Con... meh. I'm sorry, that was stupid. Not everything. There's some things I'm gonna skip. I don't see myself trying Battle Road Victory again. Please don't burn yourself out. See, that's why I'm worried about doing, like, you know, 3 or 4 hour streams 5 days a week. Because I was streaming 4 hours a day, 5 days a week before. And that was part of my burnout. So doing 2 hour streams 4 times a week, this has been fine. I'm not feeling burned out at all right now. This is something that I still look forward to. Would be a funny April Fool's Day joke if I did Battle Road Victory. Eesh. Like, I don't even want to joke about doing Battle Road Victory. Alright, let's, go back to Ashalam. Rest up. Wish I could save here. Should I just go to Isis to save? No. Portoga is pretty easy to save in. Let's go to Portoga. Save. Then we'll come back here and rest, and then we'll try heading north. That's how I found your channel and you saved me from getting it. Well, I'm glad I was able to save you from getting it. part of me, there is a part of me that feels like I might do better with the game if I had a better understanding of Japanese. And if I went back to streaming in the evenings, then that would free up time in the afternoons to study Japanese. Can I not save with you? What good are you? You're a king! You have one job, and that is to let me save. Ugh! But also, Battle Road Victory is so far off, like, we don't need to worry about it right now. You know. Gotcha! What's up, man? How you doing? Might be spreading myself thin with so many goals. And that's how I burned out last time, was I created too many goals. Like, right now, it's nice, because right now it's not goal-oriented, you know? So, I think sticking to just the 2 hours a day, 4 days a week, is pretty good. No, I wasn't paying attention. I have to go find the king again. Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer race with the community as a Patreon goal. I would need to first try out playing a Dragon Warrior 1 random. Well, thanks for stopping by, Gotcha Club. Good to see ya. The VOD will be up after the stream, so hopefully you don't miss out on anything. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. But maybe making Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer as a goal, and then doing a race with the community later on when I have more experience with it. Because I'm still not entirely sure how it works. Like, isn't it a program that changes the ROM itself? Does it spit out a new ROM? Or does it run it itself? Like, I have yet to use the darned thing. It spits out a new ROM. So if I wanted to do, like, a community race, I would set a bunch of parameters within it, and then distribute a ROM? That sounds like it would get me in trouble. It randomizes the world map too. Part of the challenge is drawing a paper map to figure out the continent shape. Oh! I thought it just randomized, like, what doors went where and, like, what shopkeepers had and what chests held. Does it randomize dungeon layouts? And, like, treasure? Like, does it just make a completely different game each time? You would distribute the settings. That makes sense. It randomizes all that, too. So it's, like, a completely new Dragon Warrior 1 every time you play it. Oh, no, not dungeon layouts. Hey, man. Bye, man. Okay, so there's still, like, knowledge from playing the normal game. Having dungeon maps is useful, but you still have to relearn everything else. Interesting. I don't know. That would make for an interesting first Patreon goal, and I would do that, like, in between 2 games. Oh, wait a minute. We have Morrigan with us. Get him, Morrigan. The one you did with Mel's community, the Green Dragon with Princess Gwalin was in the basement below Chantigel the whole time. That's hilarious. I love that. Oh. I wasn't paying attention again. Stop that! We looked everywhere for her. Can you imagine the conversation with the king? Like, where was she? She was in the basement. The guards start sweating, like, oh no, we're gonna die. Me alone, please. Okay. Well, we've ruled out going north. And we found an inn. Although, I doubt Rura brings us back here. No. Wait a minute. Hang on. Nope, okay. Nice! That poison needle has gotten so many kills. Crab should die this turn. Actually, both of them should die this turn, so long as nobody misses. Let's focus first on like a Patreon goal for 10 patrons. Should that be randomizer? Are you the only one here still? I don't think so. I think everyone's just quiet. I think randomizer, not necessarily a race, but trying out the randomizer is a good option. The terrible acapella idea, that's an option. Actually, I don't know about the randomizer, because the issue with that is that it puts another game on the plate. You know? And that was one of the problems that I had before, was I wound up with too many games on my plate. Like, the fact that I did Xenoblade Chronicles as just a reward for a Patreon level, that game was like 200 hours, you know? So I feel like the randomizer would be like a smaller version of that. It would distract from the Dragon Quest video series, Dragon conQuest video series, like Giant Slayer said. Small little things that I can do that don't eat into it. Xenoblade games are huge. Yes, and I know that the randomizer would go much faster than playing another Xenoblade game. But you recognize where my concern is, you know? I'm already looking down the maw of a already pretty large series. And I know that part of the Dragon Warrior 1 randomizer is that you can change the amount of XP and gold that you get. And that's like how people do the races. So that the race can be done in like an hour or two, right? DQ Guide is a form of business. DQ Guide is a form of business. That's a tough one. Because it is really close to being done. That's a discipline thing. That's a, you know, Saigen needs to get his shit together thing. But I feel that promising it again would just make me feel guilty about things. And for whatever reason, if I feel guilty about not doing something, it makes it harder to do it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, the guilt over not getting it done stresses me out to the point where I can't work on it. So I don't want to make promises again that are going to stress me out and lead to me burning out and dropping it. Doing the occasional a cappella track is pretty easy. Maybe for like every 5 patrons, I could do a vote for what track. Like, everybody could submit a track that they'd want me to cover. And then everyone could vote among those tracks. The concern is there that people might just vote for their own track, because they're going to be selecting the one that they want. Maybe I'd go by game. So for the first 5 patrons, I'd have them vote for a track off of DQ1. The second 5 patrons, I'd have everybody vote for a track off of DQ2. Because as much as I hate the idea, the acapella thing is actually, like, really easy and light to do. I'm not interpreting that as a big stressor. Hearing Saigen wants to play DQ and enjoy his time and see what happens. If Views are there, support is there, Patreon is the key. Yeah, because... So, at my best, I was pulling in 40,000 views a month, right? And that was several years ago when the ad revenue was better. And those 40,000 views were equating to $100 a month in ad revenue. The ad revenue on YouTube is so bad. Twitch subscribers are great, but also not really... I mean, it's more reliable than ad revenue, but I don't stream long enough or during the appropriate hours to get that Twitch engagement that can turn this into a full-time job. And I still don't want it to be a full-time job. I don't want to work on this 8 hours a day. That's just going to make me burn out. That's actually more work than working a standard 40 hours a week. Because with a standard 40 hours a week, it's not like I had IT tasks that entire time. There were days where there was a lot of downtime. There were days where nothing happened. There were days where, yeah, I was like insanely busy all day. But it was all over the place, and it led to an environment where I never really burned out on the IT work. If I make this a full-time job, guaranteed I will burn out again. So I need to treat this as a hobby and provide interesting enough Patreon goals that don't stress me out and the community sees as fun enough that it's worth throwing a couple of bucks my way every month. Bang? Yeah, bang works. What is with these stupid tongue bears? Why can I not hit them? It is 8 hours a week. And watching 8 hours of Dragon Quest in a week, VOD or not, that's a lot. You know, that's 4 movie length periods. I also don't want subscriber burnout where they're just like, man, I can't stand to watch any more Dragon Quest. You know? Like, I have streamers that I really enjoy watching, and I very rarely actually watch their live streams. Like Frog Archist, I think he's a fantastic Halo player, and he's really entertaining to watch. I do not watch every one of his streams. I'd like to do some writing and reading on top of the games I want to play. Yeah, and that's where I am. And I've really been enjoying where I am right now with that. Because I keep a daily journal now of everything that I want to do. It's essentially a bullet journal. So, like, you know, for example, today, I had a couple of things that I needed to get done, and I have it written all down. Like, I forgot to write down a couple of things that I actually did do. Like, my brother-in-law's birthday is coming up, and my father-in-law wants to get him a computer, right? And he's really happy with the computer that I built him, like, 10 years ago, because it's still better than any of the stuff that's been provided to him for work. And cheaper than any of the stuff that has been provided to him by work in, like, the last year. So I worked on that today, and I got him a price list for everything that would be through Micro Center. which shipping from Micro Center is super cheap because there's one in... Like, I could drive an hour and just go pick up what I needed. I worked out, cleaned. I adjusted my OBS keyframe intervals, which apparently Restream doesn't believe me on. I made sure that my video from yesterday was published. I called the plumber to schedule them coming out. I meditated, and I did some reading, because I currently have a goal of finishing reading 1 book a month. Reading is something that I really used to enjoy, and then, like, as soon as I graduated from high school, I just stopped doing it. And reading just an hour a day has been great for me. The meditation is Perry's idea. So I can just, like, in the middle of the day, like, you know, ground myself again. I don't know if you guys have figured this out yet, but I am a ball of anxiety some days. How do I want to do... You know what? Actually, you guys pile onto the Nev. Because I can't remember what he does. And then we'll Firebane the Jackals. See? Yep, that was... He's a pain. I'm glad I had everybody focus on him. Hopefully somebody finishes him off. DQ11 era streams had you so burnt out? Yeah! Oh my gosh, I was streaming so much. And I went through DQ... I have, what, 3 video series of DQ11 on here? Because I did it in Japanese, and then I did the PS2 release with tougher monsters and less XP. And then I did the Switch version. Yeah, and like, I don't know, there were some games that I really, really enjoyed. It's not like I didn't enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles. I loved that game. It was really good. But I wasn't expecting to be spending 4 hours a day on it, 5 days a week, for several months. I started an All Draconian run. That wasn't really like a live streamed thing, though. That was something where I was just recording the boss fights and posting them. I was doing a lot of, like, gameplay streams, but I wasn't turning it into a series. Ah! Town! Welcome to the town of Baharata. Don't need your services. I came to buy pepper, but the seller is not doing business because his daughter was kidnapped. What am I to do? Oh, right! We have another Kandar fight coming up. This is the stinking boss fight from that marathon where I learned that bosses in this regenerate health. What a day that was. The Staff of Force is a weapon that can convert MPs into attack power that can be used against an enemy. This will use up MPs when you fight, but it is good to use when your spell has been blocked. I have never been a big fan of the Staff of Force. I am open to being, having my mind changed on it, but ugh. Just never really been a big fan. Oh, my darling Tanya. Hear ye, wayfarers all. My dear granddaughter, Tanya, was kidnapped by vile folk. That youth there is Tanya's sweetheart, Galen. I thought that the two of them would marry. You seem to be strong. Will you save Tanya? I'll go. I couldn't ask that of a complete stranger. Wait here. I'll go save Tanya. Galen. Are you not going to let me talk? There we go. If for some reason Galen too should be captured, then both of them will be captured. We are purifying ourselves in the waters of the sacred river. We have traveled a great distance for this. Yep, and I appreciate all you guys, and I'm glad that, you know, this is such an honest community that I can talk about this kind of stuff without judgment. And y'all are really understanding about the realistic nature of trying to make content creation a job, and it's just ugh, bleh. Because you can burn yourself out chasing something that might not happen. I feel like $500 a month is fairly doable, especially when I already have over 10,000 subscribers. That increases my chances of being seen a great amount. What book? Deep in the northern mountains is the Shrine of Dama, where you can change your profession. Are we on the right continent for that? Tate, go away. No, get your claws out of me. Go away. Go away. You do hear Tate. He's being obnoxious again. I know that's his baseline, but he's being obnoxious. I hear the kidnappers live in a nearby cave. No! Go away! Where's Goose when I need him? The Archfiend is the destroyer of all things. He reigns over the realms of darkness and death. Tate! No. Oh my god. Go away. Go away. You just keep putting your claws in me. No! 1 second, guys. Okay. I was joking about how badly you want Walk in Eternity to be re-edited. Oh my god. The amount of work that would go into going back and editing that book again, especially when I just don't want to. It's really hard to work on something when I don't want to work on it. The Archfiend is the destroyer of all things. He reigns over the realms of darkness and death. Okay. Now we can sleep. Right, you do tools. Is there no equipment here? Boy, there's just not really any change. Huh. So there's the cave. If I recall correctly, I need to go north and then come back south. I just can't remember which side of the river I do it on. I think I do it on the western side. Oh hey, they call for help. That's nice. One of the other things that was a stressor for me when I was doing this before was I was always trying to, you know, just finish the darned game and get to the next game. And I don't think I realized that that was a big stressor for me until, oh, this is just a nasty setup. Let's try and burn down the Nev. I don't think I realized it was a problem until I watched a snippet of Josh Strife Hayes. He's another really good YouTuber. He's been he was recently doing Morrowind, and people were asking him why he was like playing Morrowind instead of playing Pal World when that was out. And he's like, because I want to. And let's be real, if I wasn't just playing a game and chatting with you guys, this wouldn't work and I wouldn't be where I am. And I hadn't really considered that before. People can tell when you're not having a good time. And that is, and you're going through his Morrowind playthrough right now. Yeah, he's great. I love him. And I hadn't really considered that angle. Oh, we got hit by surround. Sucks. Oh, we got him anyways. So I want to be more laid back on this. On the one hand, you're absolutely right. On the other, you never would have streamed Morrowind if I hadn't progressively nagged you. That's true. And as much fun as I had with Morrowind, there's the other side of it. How popular were those Morrowind streams? I'm not a large enough content creator that I can just stream whatever. I have built up a base of over 10,000 subscribers primarily for Dragon Quest. Whenever I do something that isn't Dragon Quest, I don't get views. I could probably bandwagon on popular games. But I don't want to. I'm not interested in chasing the new titles. I like DQ, and it may be a little off base. I may be patting myself on the back a little bit too much, but I also feel like I've had a positive impact on Dragon Quest's popularity here in the West. My DQ10 videos brought a lot of attention to the series. Oh my god, these encounters! We're gonna run out of time before we get to this cave. And that's fine. A Zoomer told me you pioneered DQ10. In the West, I'll absolutely agree to that. There were no other English speakers playing Dragon Quest X at launch. Or not making content or videos for it anyways. There were, of course, other English speakers. There were several people on the Den who were playing Dragon Quest X at launch. But they weren't really making videos. Cranberry did a lot of work on a guide for the offline portion of the game, where you play as the younger sibling, and Mimes was a massive help in helping me progress through the game. I'm not gonna go out there and be like, I did it all by myself. But I was the only person creating Dragon Quest X content for an English audience. And yeah, streaming definitely wasn't accessible. And we didn't have a good Wii emulator. I went through the trouble of picking up a second Wii, hacking it to play Japanese games, installing Dragon Quest X on it, and boy, was that a trip. Project COE came after me. Does great stuff, but got started after me. He's also done a lot for Dragon Quest X. I don't mean to, ignore the other early DQ10 people. But I think I was in a really special place because I had already been making Dragon Quest content for a while. I would really like the next ice spell. But yeah, like, I invested in an early video capture setup. And it was forked between going to my computer for capture, and I was actually playing it on a CRT at the time. It was a rough setup. I'm proud of the work that I did. Tate, please, leave me alone. You are so distracting. Go anywhere else. Go away. Go away. I love that cat, but all he wants to do is just put his claws in me, and then they get stuck in me, because he has a hard time putting them away. You know what, guys? I'm thinking I might have needed to cross the river. Not to drive people away, but here's the first vid. The first vid, or the first vid that's still around, because Square Enix killed the first vid. That also was really frustrating. Having Square Enix just occasionally roll through and hit my channel with a hammer. Labeled episode 1 and 2. Okay, so it's probably not the actual first video. It was really frustrating, too, because they killed that video so long after I'd put it out that it wasn't like I could go back and, you know, cut out the opening video at that point. It's not like a same-day thing. No, they gutted me a month later. Maybe longer than a month. The constant fighting I've had to do against Square Enix to get the word out about Dragon Quest games is also definitely a stressor. Yep, I'm on the wrong side of the river. Hey, Benny! Looks like you're on the wrong side of the river! Yeah, you're probably missing the character creation and everything. That's just gone. Now, I still have that Wii. I could reinstall the version 1.0 of Dragon Quest X and do the offline stuff. I'd like to meet up again and play DQ9 for Patreon or something. I've always thought it would be fun to try and do that again. Oh, that's a lot of work. Organizing in-person stuff. I organize a monthly Battletech game right now, and that's already a lot of work. Was the Merry Wedding gutted, or is that still up? That is still up. I am outside already. Wrong spell. Have the wedding downloaded since I don't trust it to stay up. For a while there, I was going back and trying to download my entire backlog of Dragon Quest videos, but there are so many of them. I'm surprised he isn't in the new Discord unless he is, and I just haven't seen him. He isn't. Occasionally, though, I've gotten in touch with him. He's just been really busy with work. It's been over a year since I spoke to him, but last time we talked, he was doing well. Portable Prism, hello! Good afternoon, how are you today? What's this? Do I have a note on the Golden Claw? I feel like I might. Oh my gosh. The RPG Shrine weapon list doesn't have the Golden Claw on it. What? Why is that not on the list? Or not RPG Shrine. Mike's RPG Center doesn't have the Golden Claw. When and where? Oh, the Dragon Quest X wedding? I don't remember. It was so long ago. It's probably searchable. The title should give it away. And it was a longer video, if I recall correctly. Good, thanks. Happy to be watching a great game. It really, really is. Definitely the game where Dragon Quest, like, put its feet down and was like, this is what I'm about. Mike's RPG is wrong. Sometimes it's missing a set of stairs from the Eye of Malroth dungeon in DQ2. You know, I think I remember that because I was Oh my god. That bridge is right here. It's like 5 minutes from town. I thought it was a long walk. Oh, the meetup? I have done exactly one Dragon Quest meetup, and it was very awkward. It was in my early days of streaming. King Dragon? No, I can't remember the user's name on the Dragon's Den. Organized it. And it was fun to go to it and fun to play, and I actually have an all King Metal slime map from that meetup. Oh, it's just so weird to go to. King Zenith, yes, thank you. Like, I had fun, but I think Perry and I kind of gave everybody the wrong impression. Like, they got the impression that she was very grumpy about being there, when in reality, Perry's the reason that I went. She was very encouraging that I go. What level is my team these days? Am I all 99s? Back then at IKEA, I was not. Were you at IKEA, Giant Slayer? Were you one of the kids whose dad brought them? I remember there were like 2 brothers there, and their dad brought them. Also, where's Zenzander? Zenzander's still around out there. I think he's back from his teaching job in China. Occasionally we ping each other on GOG. That's where he usually pops up. You were 12 or 13 and your dad brought you. Oh, man! Yeah! I remember. You were one of the younger ones then. How old are you now? Don't ask that question. Because that was like 10 years ago. He's going to be 22 or 23. Maybe 24. That was so early in channel history. But yeah, like, I think King Zenith got a weird vibe from Perry and I, because I was pretty antisocial. I mean, I'm still kind of antisocial, but I'm better about meeting up with strangers now. You can drink. Yeah. I hate how time works. You're 25 in October. Thanks for that. Yeah, I know that Perry and I gave off kind of a weird vibe because I was being kind of anti-personal, and everyone thought Perry just didn't want to be there, and Perry's the one who dragged me. She's like, no, you should go to this. You're going to this. And she just suffers from RBF. She's actually super supportive of me doing this stuff and wants me to get out and meet people. She's like, yeah, work on your channel again. You're fine. You've supported me for 10 years. Well, I got to the point where I can do this job. Do whatever you want. You're fine. Firebane? Dawkins, that wasn't much damage at all. Well, it's cool that you're still around watching the channel, man. It's not cool that you're a quarter of a century old now. I don't like that. Why can't people just be frozen in time? I mean, organizing another Denver meetup probably wouldn't be too hard. Weird to think about the possibility of doing. Ev needs to die. Hollow, help. Dawkins, do your best. Explosion! God, these are so good. It shocks me that there are people out there who still don't use wizards in Dragon Quest III. I don't get it. My kids are actually at a point now where I could probably... Oh my god, why haven't I thought of this before? I could play Dragon Quest IX with my whole family. Harry might actually be willing to do it again if it's with family. Name of the wedding video is Saigon Super NSFW Wedding. Let's play Dragon Quest X special episode. Oh no. Your son the age I was then? No, he's older. Darren is 16 now. He's gonna be 17 this year. In August. My youngest is the age you were then. I have the theme song from Rygar set as my ringtone. That game was such a trip. I never got very far in it. I remember playing it at a friend's house, though. It was weird. Save game. It is time. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Aiden will be home soon. He's the 12-year-old. Alright, well. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Giant Slayer. Thank you so much for still being around. Yeah, he used to be so small. I think... My Injustice unboxing video. Like, I go back and watch sometimes. He's in it for like 30 seconds. But he was so small. Yeah, it's wild that you've been watching the channel for so long. You and Aura and Brit. It's flattering, honestly, that you guys have been watching me since we were kids. Alright, thank you so much for watching, folks. I'm gonna bounce, and I will see you all Thursday. Probably same time. Alright, peace out.